wanna be on top. Wanna be on top. It's time to make it happen. You know that we don't stop. And when you get it happening, it's gotta be on top. Wanna be on top. Wanna be on top. Wanna be on top.
Hey guys, it's Heart, and today I'm back outside. Also, I'm sorry it's really bright, so I might be squinting. My whole family's inside, it's a little loud. Yeah. So, anyways, welcome back to another episode of American Girl's Next Doll Model, and this week was editorial week, and this week was a very hard week for all the models I know. But they were all up for a challenge, so that's good. So yeah, let's get right into it. So the first photo is from Adelaide, and I love this picture. I was so shook when I found out that you edited the flowers on because I could not tell at all. It looks like I would find this in a Vogue spread, and I love her flower crown and the jewels on her face. Super nice touch. The only thing I would recommend is maybe making the green in the background more of a yellow green. To create more unity and add depth, since the foreground is green as well, just so you get a little bit more variation. So like here's an example of what I would do to it. So overall, great job. The next photo is from Arden. Your photo this week was awesome, and I love her dress and the petals in the wind. But the one thing I would say is the flowers on her head look a little bit too photoshopped and like a little too fake. I would have probably just left those out. I think the picture still would have been great without it, and I think it would have been better without it, in fact. But other than that, I love her lipstick and how her hair is also blowing a little bit, and I would maybe get a little bit like a full body shot, but I like that you used the rule of thirds. The next photo is from Ashley. I really like this photo. It gives me such 60s vibes, and the flowers and the confetti are so cute. Her fur vest is adorable. Where'd you get it? So cute. And I love that she's holding the hippie glasses. I maybe would have just filled in the background a little bit more with some more flowers or even like some leaves, just because the green in the back just looks like it's a little bit empty. But other than that, I love it. Next photo is from Harmony, and I think this is so cool, and I appreciate that you took my advice and used the fading in the corners. It really adds like a dramatic effect to your picture, and it definitely looks like a perfume ad to me. The dress is gorgeous. I love her earrings. I think they're like feathers, and the flower crown is also cute. I think it's a little bit too dark on the doll. She kind of just blends in with the background, and there's not too much visual interest in this picture, so I would maybe try to like add some kind of like maybe flowers in the background, or I don't know, something to jazz it up a little bit. The next photo is from Lauren. I love this photo. It looks like it belongs in a magazine. Her hoops are awesome. They add a lot to the picture, and I think that the lighting is amazing. I love how the colors of the shadows correlate with her outfit, because she's got the little flowers with the yellow center, so like they're daisies, and then the blue shirt, and then the shadows on the wall are orange and blue, and it just looks so good together. And I love how her eyes, like the bottom of them, get brightened up by the light. It's like direct sunlight, and I think it just looks amazing. The next photo is from Maddie Sage. This was such a creative idea, and I love that you used like a split screen kind of effect. Very nice. The painting on her face is awesome as well. I maybe would have angled the camera a little bit lower so that she's not like looking kind of down, but rather like straight at the camera, because it would give it a more dramatic effect, and you could brighten her eyes up a little bit more so it's more intense. But otherwise, great job. The next photo is from Natalie, and I know you said you were nervous about this photo not relating to the theme, but this literally screams editorial to me. You did such an amazing job. I love her pose. It's very hard to get creative when posing American Girl dolls because they don't have any joints to bend or anything, so you really have to get creative with it, and I think you did an amazing job posing her. And I think she really stands out from the background, and the balloons were a nice touch, but I think the foreground of the balloons looks a little bit too fake because the edges are very white and it just doesn't respond with the lighting on the doll, I guess. I don't know how to describe that. but as they get farther away, they look really good. The last photo is from Riley, and this is so adorable. This Betsy Johnson recreation is everything. I don't have the original photo if she actually recreated one from like an actual photo, but it looks so cute, and you put so much detail into it. I love the whole purple theme of it, and her lipstick looks awesome. It's very nicely edited. You got the fade in the corner. And I love that you edited her eyes to look very bright, and this photo is so different from anything you've ever submitted before, which I really like. So now that I have told you about the photos, it is time for best to the bottom two. So best photo this week goes to Lauren. I absolutely loved your photo, and I think it's just amazing. I definitely would see it in Vogue, and I love it. Riley, Adelaide, Ashley, Natalie, Maddie Sage, and the bottom two are Harmony and Arden. So, both of you, I think, did an amazing job this week. In fact, all of you were outstanding, and it was actually so hard to choose who to eliminate. I had to get my entire family involved because I couldn't decide by myself. Both of you did amazing. To Arden, I think your photo was great, and I just think without the flowers on her head, it would have been perfect. And maybe just the lower angle, like I said before. But other than that, it was great. To Harmony, I loved your photo as well. You put a lot of detail into like her earrings. The only thing is that she kind of blends in with the background, and you just want her to stand out more, and I think you could have used a little bit more visual interest. The person who is going to be eliminated this week is Harmony. Harmony, you did such an amazing job in this competition. I'm so sad to see you go because you were definitely an amazing candidate to be next doll model, but unfortunately, your time here's come to an end. Here are all of her previous photos. The next week's theme is going to be colors, and it's going to be a little bit different because I'm going to be assigning colors to each of the models. So whatever color I tell you, you have to create a photo that contains mostly that color, but also find a way to make it pop with maybe different shades of the color, or like some white in there or some black in there. Get creative with it. Like I always say, the assigned colors for this week: Adelaide, you're going to be yellow; Arden, red; Ashley, orange; Lauren, blue; Maddie Sage, green; Natalie, purple; and Riley, pink. So, I'm so excited to see what you guys come up with. And thank you guys to you watching and the people who are the models in the competition. Thank you guys so much for supporting the series on my channel. I never really thought it would get this far, and when I made that video announcing the competition, I was really only expecting maybe 30 entries, but I ended up getting over 200, which was insane for me because I really didn't expect that, and so I just owe it all to you guys. So thank you so much for supporting the series. It's definitely one of my favorite things I've ever done on this channel because it's so different from anything I've ever done, and I just love doing it. I love looking at your photos, and all of you are so talented. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!